Okay, this is healthprep.com. This is the final video for the 15 symptoms of Aspergers. I put a video on there last weekend. See, it says special diets and alternative treatments. A change in diet is a common strategy for managing symptoms of Asperger's and other autism spectrum disorders. Some foods that are most likely to cause symptoms in people with autism spectrum disorders are gluten and casein, which are found in wheat, rye, barley, and dairy products. However, there is no medical research to support whether or not restricting the intake of these foods is effective as a form of therapy. In addition to dietary changes, people with Aspergers may benefit from social therapy with dogs. Dogs can help people with Aspergers become more comfortable I'm trying to read, but the page won't go down. Will you quit it with all the YouTube announcements? Jeez. Dogs can help people with Asperger's become more comfortable in social environments. So this is like 12 of 16. Now I clicked on the next page. This is 15 key facts about Asperger's syndrome every parent should know. And Julia Lovely is the author. Parenting is not easy for anyone, but it can be especially difficult for those who have a child with an autism spectrum disorder. There are numerous in-person and online support groups available for parents and family members of children with Asperger's. It is important for family members to connect with others who may be going through similar challenges. Support groups provide a setting in which family members can learn about best practices for improving social, emotional, and communication skills. Some parents may also benefit from one-on-one or group therapy so they can receive support from a professional. There's a picture of a boy with his mother. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the next page. So that'd be like 14 out of 16. Aspergers and puberty. I've already been through puberty. I'm 40 years old. Puberty happens when you're a teenager, or maybe a little bit before, like when you're 12. Puberty is difficult for most people, but it can be harder for children with Aspergers who already feel very different from their peers. It may require learning a new set of social cues as teenagers learn to navigate their changing bodies and sometimes new identities. There are also many physical and emotional changes that take place during puberty, which may be particularly challenging for children with Asperger's. To alleviate the anxiety children with Asperger's may experience during puberty, it can be helpful to explain what puberty is and what they can expect during it, helping them prepare for changes while they receive formal therapy to learn new social cues can allow children with Asperger's to cope with the challenges of puberty. Now I'm going to go to 15 out of 16. Life with Asperger's. There is no cure for Asperger's, so children who are diagnosed with it will continue to have the disorder when they are adults. However, this does not mean they cannot live happy, fulfilling, and successful lives. With the right education and support system, Asperger's can be well managed. Having a strong support system starts at home. It is important for parents to understand Asperger's and how it affects their child. This includes being aware of triggers, helpful therapies, and the best way to manage the child's education. Some parents may find that they need to educate their child's school and teachers about Asperger's. For some teachers, it may be their first time having a child with Asperger's in their classroom. As a result, it is important for them to know about a child's diagnosis and how to work with him or her. Other people who are often included in a strong support system include psychologists, physicians, and occupational therapists. Okay, that was 15 of 16. So now, like, the next page is 16 of 16. Is that it? It just says check out these related articles. Maybe that is it. I don't see anything. Peace out, YouTube.